And if you think about what that says to a child, it
Yeah.
says, you do not exist to me. Your presence in the world on this earth doesn't fucking matter. That is such a trauma. Me and T have also had conversations where I've had some big traumas where on the outside to people, they'll look at them and go like, oh, holy shit, that was huge. But it doesn't also matter. It doesn't have to be big and huge. Being ignored that way is just as huge as like my mom, for example, killed herself. How it lands in your body is the same. My mom's abandonment of me outwardly to the world said she didn't care enough about her kids to stay around, so she left.
Yeah.
But if your dad, and again, I don't know if this is really true for you, but how my dad even did to me, so I doubled down. I got it from both parents. For him to shut down that much as this, I don't even exist. I could be standing right here talking to him, and he would look right the fuck through me. That's saying the same thing. You don't exist to me. You don't even matter enough to me for me to acknowledge your existence. It is the same felt in your body trauma.
Yeah.
So no wonder, again, to that person, are you going to express a need? Hey, dad, I just really need you to love me right now. Can you hug me? No, because you don't matter. You don't exist in this world.
Yeah.
But also the shaping of your value and your worth. Like, talk about hitting an unworthiness wound. Also, if you don't feel worthy, how in the hell are you going to ever ask for what you need? That's a huge thing, and why we don't ask for what we need. And that's just not in a relationship, just in anything, in any part of your life. Why are you asking for the raise that you are owed? I have had a thing my whole life where every time my food has gotten messed up in a restaurant, I just put my head down. And my sister's always like, she's the more vocal one, like, Tracy, you didn't order steak. Like, you have a steak in front, like, you didn't even order a steak. And I'll be like, it's okay, I'll just eat it. She's like, well, you're a vegetarian right now. It's okay, I'll just eat it. Like, shit like that, because it's like, oh my God, what if I spoke up? I please, I need you to change this food. I don't eat this. Like, but I'm not gonna say that. Like, and it will show up everywhere.
Yeah, and it does show up everywhere. I mean, unless you're conscious of it. I mean,
Well, right.
I never, in the two marriages that I have had, I never once thought about any of this in any argument, in any situation. I never even thought to mention my needs. I never listened to theirs. So, you're just in this black and white fucking shitty world of, well, she's just mad at me. I'm just gonna not talk to her. I mean, I know there was moments for me where I would leave the house for like 3 or 4 days at a time. Like, what is that telling somebody? I mean, and that's,
Same. They don't matter.
yeah, and that's exactly what I grew up with. It was you didn't have a voice. So when you get older, that's exactly what happens. But it's when you talk about how relationships bring these out, and this is how you're supposed to heal. So many, I feel like most relationships don't understand. Like, you get into a relationship and it's like I say this a lot. It's like a boxing match. Like, you get into the corner, you go back to your corner, you devise a plan and come out and attack, and there's no like even thinking about, well, maybe it's because of this or that. It's just, I got to defend myself, and all that defense is from when you were a kid, because you were learning how to figure out how to defend yourself from your dad looking straight through you. Like, how am I going to handle this when I get
Right. And also, though, in the moment, we actually fight in the past.